Okay. Good evening. My name is Brian O'Hara, Brian O''Hara. I am the Minneapolis Police Chief. I'm here to give some information tonight regarding two separate incidents that we believe are related that ultimately resulted in the use of deadly force by Minneapolis police officers. The first incident occurred on the 3000 block of 29th Avenue. A 911 call was received at about 9:03 p.m. Reporting that residents saw an individual armed with a handgun that appeared to be talking to himself, and they were concerned. About 9:19, which is some 16 minutes later, a second 911 call was received from this block behind me, which is the 3400 block of Hiawatha Avenue. It's about 3 blocks away from the original 911 call, where a caller indicated that they saw an individual armed with a handgun displaying the gun that appeared to be acting irrational. There was a description given, and uniformed members of the Minneapolis police driving fully marked squad cars responded to that scene. They located the male in the area of the second call and engaged in a foot pursuit. The officers announced their presence verbally by stating that they were the police. They ran after the man, telling him to stop and that he was under arrest, gave multiple clear commands. Ultimately, there was a confrontation at the end of the foot pursuit, and the male was armed with a handgun in his hand. The officers gave multiple clear commands to drop the gun, and the suspect did not comply. There was a use of deadly force. The officers then immediately secured the handgun from the suspect and began rendering medical aid. The suspect was then transported to the hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. From the information that I have at this time, we again immediately notified the BCA. The BCA has responded and they've taken control of this scene. They will be conducting an investigation into the use of force. But from this and all the information that I have available to me, I have no reason to think that this is anything other than a justifiable and lawful use of force by police officers. I'm limited on the information that I can share, obviously, but be happy to take questions and try to answer what I can.
You know how many officers shot this person?
There are 4 officers that are involved. I believe that 3 officers were involved in the use of force.
The suspect fired the gun?
I do not know that information. Yeah. We recovered a handgun. There was a handgun recovered from the suspect, and it appears it was jammed.
You know, as people called him in, said he was acting cagey. I mean, any more details as far as his behavior?
The information I can share is the first call. The suspect was talking to himself. He was armed with a gun. Again, then the second call here, the caller was fearful for their safety. They actually left and then came back. They drove away because they were scared. The suspect was waving the gun and appeared to be not acting normally.
The second caller, that second caller seemed to have any knowledge of this person or know this person at all?
I have no information that would suggest that. I'm thankful that no one else was harmed from the community by this. Because it appears that we have a case of someone who is armed, threatening folks in 2 different places here, and just not acting normally.
Do you know where this first call came from? Was it like inside a residence? Or
3000 block of 29th Avenue.
inside a home?
I don't believe so. I don't know that for certain. Any other questions? Okay. Thank you.